32 fire type of pressure team. So it's just 3D 200 with just either Micah Sad blitz or Michael Bell that we were expecting. And they brought some cornerback Stiller, which is a corner child of the will. So we knew what we were assuming to get. A little different, but at the same time, I mean, they kind of had with the 32 fire, similar to their quarterback. Arkansas State, though, they ran more quarters with press man to the outside, so we try to just go one-on-one with our guys on the outside, and I feel like it worked.
CJ, what was it about Marvin that you thought they just couldn't contain him today?
Yeah, he just, I mean, every day in practice, man, sorry, man. No, you should. Every day in practice, he just shows how great of an athlete he is. Man, he works so hard in our weeks, like Bloody Tuesdays, one of the Wednesday third downs, and red zone. Just giving me clean numbers. He's one of the best route runners I've ever played with. So today was just his day to do it. I know if Emeka and X and all those other guys are doing it, and Jackson were back, they would do the same. So,
CJ, you mentioned Jackson being out, Julian's out. How big is this just for the depth of the receiver room to see guys like Emeka and Marvin and Xavier step up when your names go?
Right, I definitely think it shows everybody, even including ourselves, the depth that we do have once those guys do come back. Thank God, I mean, it's not crazy injuries, and they'll be back in either next week or the week after that. So it's amazing just to see the young guys step up even more, like JB, some of the young guys like Keon. Even during practice, they come with us instead of going to scouts and give us a good look. So definitely just got to keep building on that, and just once Julian and Jackson come back, welcome them in and just get more chemistry with them as well.
And CJ, are Trey and Mayan better backs than they were a year ago? They just, I think both have improved. What do you think?
I think as a whole, our run game is very more clean. It's a lot of runs that we like to do. They're more schemed up, so we're really working to people, a lot more conversation, and then of course it starts up front, which I think our whole line did a great job today. So, and then I mean, Mayan and Trey have been great since they stepped on campus, so I don't think they're doing anything new. It's just as a whole, we're working better together, getting communication down. Me helping with setting the IDs in some instances and flipping the plays and checking it. So I think that's what we're doing well.
And the line's moving.
Correct.
CJ, especially the pass to Marvin down the left side of the corner, goal line, sideline. You put that on a line almost. I mean, what was your thought on that throw? Just give him a shot? I mean, right. What are you thinking there?
So, I mean, the coverage is just 4 solo. Basically, the backside safety just keying 3 vertical. So, I mean, Cade was our third receiver in our 3x1 concept, and he ran an out route. So, once he doesn't see the out, the backside safety will beeline. So, he speed turned, went back and tried to play it. So, I try to hold it with my eyes a little bit and put it in the spot and let Marv get it. So, I try to let Marv work a little more. He did a good job getting off the release, but we got a lot of hold today. But we got by it, and he caught it. Thank God.
When you say a place only Marv can get it, how big is that zone?
It's not magical. I mean, it's like let the play. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just let the playmaker be the playmaker. Do as best I can not to turn the ball over, but give him a shot to go get it.
CJ, how is tight end play right now on this offense?
It's helping us major. It's our tight ends. They've been able to be versatile in the run game and the pass game. You've seen K today get that big time catch on that play. We've been grinding out on that play all week. So just to see our work kind of pay off, man. And I think they're leaders more than anything. Like Cade is one of the best leaders I've ever been around in my life. So I think that definitely plays a part to it. We want to give him the ball just because he's just a great guy, but at the same time, he does his job very well.
Leadership, we've been at instances in the first couple games where guys are maybe needing some undisciplined mistakes or something, and the coaches have maybe changed, or somebody else goes in. Just what sort of tone is kind of accountability that's setting early in the season?
I mean, it's really not my take. I don't really have a take on that. It's just, I mean, everybody has a job to do. I don't ever like seeing people get pulled out, but I mean, it is what it is. I definitely think if you go in, I think I have trust in every one of my teammates, defense, offense, special teams. So, I mean, it's just early in the year, you know what I mean? Discipline, something that Coach Date harps on, and taking care of the ball and things like that, which I thought we've done a pretty decent job taking care of the rock. But like you said, discipline definitely is a forefront from the beginning of the years, just because it's tough just to stay disciplined because you haven't played against somebody else in so long. So I think we'll be better at it. Definitely gotta get lower on penalties and things like that, but we'll be better.
CJ, did you know that this was only the second time in school history that one receiver has had at least 3 touchdowns in a single game?
No, I didn't know. Who was the first?
Joey Galloway.
Okay, nice.
So when you hear Marvin's name and your name essentially thrown in with a guy like Joey Galloway, what what comes to your mind hearing that?
It's pretty cool. I mean, I feel like that's why you come to Ohio State. You want to put up those big numbers, those big-time games. And I know we could do more. There's a lot of things we left out on the field, which I'm not really satisfied with. But we played decently. We'll be better. So definitely think I expect more from both of us.
4 touchdowns in a single game, that's pretty much Yoshi record. There's a few guys with that. You think, think you guys can hook up?
Yeah, we had a little more.
What do you think you're happy? You said that there's things you want to clean up. For you specifically, what is on your list? Like, I know the game just ended, so in your cataloging the game, what do you think is the moment that you'd like to get back to?
I mean, it's a lot of things. Definitely just being more disciplined with my drops. Definitely just giving our receivers. I know we get a little bit of pressure, and I want to get the ball out. Just like press man curls are kind of tough, so just give them a chance to wrap around. And we kind of got held a little bit on some of those curl routes, so it's tough to come back to the ball. But I just got to throw a little harder, put a little more pace on it, just give them a better chance, and just clean up discipline things like dropping the snap. I gotta catch that one, and just things like that we can't do in the future. So I know we'll be better at it. Just gotta have better weeks of practice and just get better and better every week.
You talk about the big numbers, but to see Marvin just kind of go off today, I mean, what was that like, just from your perspective?
It was fun just to see. I mean, we put in so much work in the off season, closed doors, nobody really sees. So it's worth the payoff a little bit. I feel like we can do more. So just have fun with that some more, and just keep working, keep having fun out there. I think today we have fun. So.
What do you want the offense is in general? Is it where you thought it would be? Does it need I know you're
I don't think I'm really ever satisfied. I don't think anybody on the offense or defense is ever satisfied. No matter if we had a perfect game, which will never happen. We never play perfect. So, but no, I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to be where we're at. I think we're at where we're at. You know what I mean? And just got to build from that. I don't think that we're not where we're supposed to be, which is a good thing. We're definitely where we're supposed to be in certain aspects, but got to get better in other aspects as well.
What did Arkansas State do today that you thought was really tough? Different looks, different coverages, pre-snap, in-snap, whatever it was. What did they do that was frustrating?
Yeah, I think it was this. We went 3 and out for the first time. Not the 2-minute drill that we had, but the drive before that. They went. Look, we haven't seen. They did it 2 years ago. We didn't expect it. We went 3 down, 3 safeties, with 2 linebackers, and corners were pressed. So it was a different look, and we weren't prepared for that totally. But we managed it pretty decently. They only did it for like 2 drives, but it kind of caught us off guard a little bit. But at the end of the day, I mean, we'll be able to adjust and be better.
It's 24-9. It's a comfortable lead, but probably not what you wanted. You come out and score quickly twice. How important was that?
I mean, I don't really care. 24-9. We're winning. At the end of the day, I mean, of course you want to clean some things up, but I mean, I'm not going to be negative if we're winning. You know what I'm saying? So now, if it was like somewhere closer, then yeah, I would be pissed. But I remember winning. If you don't like it, cool. I don't care. Shoot, yeah, close to 300, 400 yards, all purpose. First game of the season against a top 5 opponent. Looking all around the country, nobody else had to do it. And even last season, I don't really remember anybody else except for maybe Georgia, which that's cool. I mean, we're doing good things, and we'll be better. So, I mean, the real fans know what's up, and the haters, they're gonna hate regardless. So it is cool, bro. I really don't care.
Is there a throw that you're most proud of today?
No, not really. I definitely want to be better just with the more intermediate, medium routes and stuff like that, which I don't think we're terrible. It's kind of tough getting held out there with Mecca and Marvin trying to get off it as best they can, but it's kind of tough, you know what I mean? So we'll be better though.
CJ, what impressed you most about Donovan Jackson through these first 2 games?
Just his confidence, man. Just being that young, just having that kind of like, even though he told me he was nervous before the Notre Dame game, but I told him, man, you've been doing this since you've been 7 years old. So I mean, just the same game we've been playing. And I mean, he's been playing really well, very confident, knows his looks, knows his reads, knows where he has to get to, knows the IDs and things like that. So very knowledgeable, very great young player, great feet work, and very strong. I mean, you look at him, man, he looks like just a big body, man. He's yoked up to be that big, and he's doing a lot of great things, and he'll continue to be great.
What makes Marvin Harrison special that allows him to have a game like he did today?
I mean, practice. I mean, just the work that he puts in on when nobody's looking. I feel like it's the best that he does. So.